How are you? I'll be
Um,
I'll be there. I just you know what happened? I seriously think what happened this morning is some kind of time bandit flew back from the future, and I swear to God, at sometime after 10, I thought, you know what? I'm so busy this morning, but I'm desperate to color my hair. My roots are showing like huge, my and yes, my red is not all natural. I am a redhead, but it just didn't work out. I don't have the pretty red, but and a mask. And I just thought, amid all my stress, I'm going to self-care. And then
that's a good plan.
I was in the kitchen making coffee, and I look at the clock and it says 11:20. I'm like, what the hell? Because I think an hour somehow got stolen from me. And so, yeah, so I'm still in a hair wrapped towel. And yeah, I'll be visible hopefully on the next 20. But that's been my morning.
Awesome.
It's been a time robber.
Yeah.
So let me just take a
Time
deep
for you.
breath. You go ahead. You tell me what's been going on with you today. And how is everyone in the chat?
I haven't done anything much. Hey, everybody in the chat. There's so many people here today.
Love it.
We've got Jocelyn, Gwen, Megan, Anne. Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us.
We love it. It's a nice Saturday to work, isn't it, Ollie?
Yeah.
It is. It is. And Lord knows there's tons of work to do.
Yep.
I feel like I could make a list that would travel around the globe and back.
Yeah. I've just opened up my spreadsheet for the first time and realized I haven't written anything since the 15th.
Oh no. Well, we must rectify that today.
Right?
Yes, I am under deadline for Santa, which I have been under deadline for Santa for what, 2 months now? Like seriously,
Yep.
I think the original goal for Santa was like by September 1st, everybody's was going to be edited and we were all going to trade and read books.
Okay. Where are you at now?
I have to laugh at that. Who made that? Me. And yeah, I know our group is working very hard. I think Grace, who joins us in here a lot of times, she's actually done with hers. There might be one other person who's done. I know Anne is here with us today. She's got hers in editing. I read through hers, and yeah, it's been a fun journey. But I am determined. I am determined, Allie. This is a hardworking week. The editor will have it a week. I'm going to say a week.
Yes. Excellent. You can do it, Z. I believe in you.
I have to. There's no other option. But you, Allie, now you get to work. You get to tell us what you're doing. What are you going to work on today? A chapter, a scene? What's going on now that you've been away from it for a little bit?
I don't know. The first thing I'm going to do is read back over and go, what did I write last? So
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Oh, it's always fun. It's always something, isn't it? And you had camping last weekend. You got to take some time out with your family. I love that.
I did, but it lost me like 2 writing sprints, and then Tuesday I had such a headache. Aww. So we didn't do that one either. So that was like 3 writing sprints, and then Thursday I was working.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just lost like 4 writing sprints in a week.
Yeah. I tell you, life happens, unfortunately.
It does.
And for some reason doesn't realize that we're on a mission, you know? Life is just laughing back at us like, huh, you think you're on a mission to write a book? That is funny.
Yeah.
And throws a bunch of stuff in our path. But you know what? It was good that you took the time off because your brain will be more alert and happy, and you're rested, and you got that family time, which is so good.
Yeah, it was really fun. We had a good time.
I think The Time Thief is actually a book, isn't it? I feel like there was it sounds like it should be. It's probably on Amazon. There was a time, for some reason, way back in the day, my dad took me to a movie once, and it was a time travel movie involving a motorcyclist. And I have never come across it since. It's so weird. Anyway, I just throw that out there. See, the time thief, it exists. All right.
Yeah.
So we've got Jocelyn here saying good morning with her unicorns. Love it. Jocelyn, Gwen, good to see you. Her carpet is pulled and her railing is done. I saw pictures on Facebook the other day. Glad that project's done. Now, my house, you can come over and start on some projects here. So. Megan Pierce, hello, hello. She's our TikTok queen here. I need to know all of her secrets for TikTok. Ann Siska's here, morning. And we've got Gwen here, of course. She's doing that. Ann says, just one more reader to make me feel better before it goes to the proofer. Oh, well, that's good, Ann. I'm glad. All right. Well, so we head into our first 20 so we can all get a running start on this 320.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. So let's do that and we'll see you guys in 20.
Yeah. See y'all in 20. Good luck.
Good luck. We are back.
Welcome
How did
back.
everyone do? Yes, you're welcome back too. How did everyone do that round? Are we all good?
Yeah. How did you do?
I did okay. Allie, did you read through your thing and get to a point where you feel like writing?
Yeah. I got 306 words.
Yay! So you got going fast.
Yep.
Nice. So you didn't go back to the beginning to read. You just went back to like.
Oh, no, just the beginning. I just started the new chapter, so I only had to read the last 100 words or so.
Oh, good. I actually had to get off Facebook because there's a big promo going on there today on the anyone can look at it. It's what's it called? Isn't It Romantic Book Club? So all kinds of romance genre authors are on there, 200 plus. We all have posts with giveaways and all kinds of stuff. So we're going in and commenting and stoking up the traffic and enjoying conversing and interacting and all that. So anyway, I finally was like, nope, I gotta get off. I've got to get off. I've got to get to work. And so I got back to my single Santa book and read through, just trying to remind myself where I was at. And so that was my time. Still with a towel on my head. All right. So let's see how everyone else did. Jocelyn had to grab a call. No problem. What you got there? Go ahead.
Anne didn't write this round. Finished up an alpha read. Sounds good.
Nice.
Gwen got 541 words.
Yay, Gwen.
Megan got 480 words.
Nice.
And Jocelyn does not want to tell us the word count, although clearly she got a word count, but she's writing by hand and doesn't want to count it. So that seems fine.
I don't blame her. Why use that minute to count thing? Yeah.
No.
Looking into helpful events is productive. Oh, thanks, Jocelyn. Thanks for making me feel better, Jocelyn. No, it's all good. It's all good. So how's the puppy? What's puppy status nowadays?
He's good. He's out. The kids went out with Dad, so
nice.
they took the puppy with them because I told them to, because he was very energetic. Bless him. He needs to run around.
Yes, like having another child.
Yeah.
And how is it having a 3-child family now, Allie?
3, 4. It's good. Puppy's doing really well.
That's true. You do have another
He's still
dog.
biting occasionally, but he's not biting as much anymore. Mostly when he's hungry or just wants a fuss.
Oh, so, good. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, growing out of that poopy stage.
Yeah.
Poopy puppy stage. Oh, that's awesome. I have my oldest looking into colleges. We're doing our first college visit coming up.
Oh, exciting.
Writing first college app. Yeah. So that's been our latest family stuff dealing with. Kids are back in school. All that fun stuff. Do you have your littlest going to preschool? What do you call it?
He's in reception now. So he's doing that half day every day.
Oh, and it's called reception?
Yeah.
That sounds nice. That's like a nice way of putting, we're going to receive your child and we're going to integrate him into the world of school.
Yeah.
Is that the reason for the name? It's so interesting.
I have no idea, honestly. Most of Europe calls it kindergarten, so I don't know why we decided to be different.
That's always the case, though, isn't it? Oh, and how about the Queen? Are you done?
I'm pretty sure she's dead.
Honoring her.
Yeah.
That she should be honored.
The public mourning ended, I think, the day of her funeral or the day after, and the royal family are in an official week of mourning, private mourning, until Monday. And then I think we pretty much just get back to normal. So, we've all got back to normal now, but they get back to normal.
But isn't there some kind of coronation of the king or something too, or no?
There will be eventually, but it hasn't been announced when it will be yet. The Queen's coronation was 16 months after the death of her father, so we don't really know.
Must take a long time to plan those things then.
Yeah, plan, arrange, all the stuffs.
fascinating. Oh my gosh. Did they announce his name? That was an interesting part. Like what name he's going to
He's
take on as
he's
king?
Charles the Third.
He is Charles III. Okay, because
Yeah.
it's so funny. I heard the I don't know. This is over a week ago when the announcers on our news channel here were saying something about we still don't know what his name is going to be and blah blah blah. And about 5 minutes later, the prime minister came on for her official. We're sorry, the Queen has passed and all that, and she mentioned King Charles III.
Yeah.
And so then the announcers were like, "Oh wow, I guess that they've decided." And I was like, "Boy, I hope they did because she just announced it."
Yeah. Well, either they all decided and told her, or she decided and they decided not to change it. But
Out of
Elizabeth
respect,
didn't change her name, so I
yeah.
think that's just a thing that's probably not going to happen.
Hmm.
Maybe it'll happen in the future, but I think Charles clearly has decided to stick with his. And in fairness, the guy's in his 70s. He doesn't want to be changing his name now. How hard would that be?
Yeah, really.
And bless you.
Well, oh no, I just have this little sore throat, tickle. No, but is he like he can't go in and make sweeping changes like happens with our presidents, can he? Like,
Oh, no. No, our monarchy has no power at all. It's really annoying me. All the people who are like, the Queen's done this and this and this. And I'm like, no, she hasn't. She has no power.
Yeah.
She's had no power for her entire reign. They can't do anything. And everyone's like, oh, they can thingamy Parliament and all the rest of it. And it's like, they can't. They can only literally do what Parliament tells them. Parliament says, we need to close. And the Queen goes, okay, I'm closing Parliament. That's it. They don't actually have the power to do anything different, anything that they're not told to or told not to do. They can't do that. So
that is so fascinating. So it's just really like they don't even own England, do they? Did the like who officially owns England?
They own swathes of land in various parts of the country. But no, they don't own England.
Okay. Because then what is the purpose? It's just really more tradition now, is all?
They look pretty. They can be diplomatic in a way that the government can't.
True.
Like they can form diplomatic bonds with other countries, in a way that the government can't do.
Mm-hmm.
And they last a lot longer. Like especially the Queen.
That's true.
People have had relationships with the Queen for 70 years. Other countries have made friendships with the Queen as a person for 70 years. And our government lasts like 4 years.
Yeah.
It's
yeah. How long did the last one last? The guy that starts with a B?
Boris.
How long did he last?
4 years, 6 years,
Too
4
long.
years, I think.
Too
Theresa
long.
May was, oh God, a day was too long.
That's funny. Yes, Anne says they're figureheads with no real power. Yeah.
Yeah. They look pretty and they work hard, and that's
do they? Yeah, they do work hard for so many good causes too. I'm sure.
Yeah,
and they are.
And the thing is that they do what they can as far as working hard goes, but they're not.
Yeah.
If they affect change, it's slow and it's behind the scenes. They talk. The King or the Queen talks to the Prime Minister every single week.
Yeah. Yes.
And we have no idea what they talk about. We don't know how much pressure the Queen has ever put on a Prime Minister to be like, can you not do that? Because that's a really terrible idea.
Yeah. Interesting. And like they can't even say, okay, I disagree with you, so Boris, you're out. Like it's actually the people.
Can't do that.
Yeah. Very interesting. Well, how do they get their riches? Like they've been rich so long that they're just living off of the riches that they've always had, or is there still more riches coming to them from taxes and stuff?
Now, if you had listened to the proclamation,
which I didn't,
you would have known that all the money they get is sent to the something, goes back to the country basically, and the country pays them an amount of money to do their job, give or take. So
wow. So
it's I'm going to say it's an interesting arrangement set up, probably that benefits someone or other tax wise, but like they live a very good lifestyle and they live in castles and palaces and
have
they take
servants.
planes when they go places, but for the most part, the
Mm.
places they're going, they're working
Yeah.
in a
on behalf.
diplomatic ambassador and
Yeah.
like Jocelyn says.
Yeah.
They're not gallivanting off on holiday all the time on private jets.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They're not even allowed to vote, Megan says.
Nope.
Fascinating. Huh. I guess that'd be like, well, our presidents vote for themselves. That's interesting.
That
I-
does not surprise me.
The sovereign grant. Oh, Megan knows
Yeah,
this. Okay.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, whatever taxes come to the royalties or how much they owe or how much they earn from the public, they put back into the country, and then Parliament pays them each a salary. Like each of them,
Give
or
or take.
just the Queen, and then the
I'm
Queen
not
goes
sure
out
on
to
that.
her
I'd have to look
children
up
from there.
details. Megan might know.
Yeah,
They
so it's like,
do.
did Megan get on payroll at England, or did she get a salary from her husband, or like?
I think when they were working royals, they had
They
part of the
each
monies
have.
were paid to them.
Oh, interesting.
As Harry and Meghan are no longer working royals, they wouldn't get that. But
Mhm.
Harry had an inheritance from his mum.
Yes, so he's still probably.
And I mean, they're not exactly privately poor or anything.
No. And they're living in Canada, so aren't they? Are they
Yeah.
still in Canada? They're probably okay up there.
Yeah.
How funny. Let's see. But they do have private income from the duchies they own.
Yeah.
What's a duchy?
Chunk of land.
Oh, you mean like people on the land are paying them like leases and rent and stuff like that? So that still happens? Wow.
Yeah, but they're the same as any landowner. They're not the only landowners in the UK by a long shot. So
Yeah.
they're the biggest, I believe.
Yeah. It's fascinating. Very, very fascinating. All right. Anyone going to write a royal romance now?
I'm not sure about Lancaster, Megan, because Cornwall definitely, because that was Prince Charles's when he was the prince. But Lancaster, the Duchy of Lancaster, is a ministerial position because Gove had it recently, and I swear to God if they ever vote him in for Prime Minister. But Gove had that recently, so I don't know if the Queen still gets, or King still gets the money from Lancaster, or if that goes to the government instead.
Very, very fascinating. Let's see what Anne says. It's like farmers who sublet their land. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like I saw that in Outlander.
Yeah. Or landowners who sublet their land to farmers.
And in the old romances, the classic romances, movies, I'm talking, and probably the books too, that the movies are based on. But you always have this is the landowners are usually the ones that the romance is about, or the family. And then, of course, there's like a vicar or a pastor, whatever that figure is, that works also on the land as part of their, gets a salary or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And so, very fascinating. Yes, I have nobody working for me. I have my own property, but it's just not the same over here. We were freed. We were freed of having to pay to the landowner here. Not quite, but
lots of people pay rent for their houses over there, don't they? That's exactly the same.
But it wasn't like not like over there though, where I don't know. It's like we're free here. Like sure, we pay rent to one person, but it's not like there's. I don't know. Maybe it is the same.
It is. I don't pay rent to anyone. I own my house.
Yeah.
But people, you got freehold and leasehold, and we live on freehold, so we own the land and the house and everything. If you live on a leasehold, you might own the house but still have to pay ground rent to whoever owns the land.
Huh.
And if you're just renting your house, then you're paying rent to whoever owns the house. So
I guess what I'm thinking of is like, for example, the landholder in Outlander. They were also very like, there was like this relationship between anybody living on the land and who was paying the landholder. There was, not only were they paying the landholder, but like the landholder would care for them, I think is what I'm trying to say. Like there'd be this simpatico relationship kind of a thing where he'd either, if his people were starving, he'd either help them or not. You know what I mean? Like there was a little bit different. Like
Yeah.
if we're paying rent over here to somebody, I doubt if you were going starving that the landowner would help you.
It's
There
that's
wasn't
not going to
anything
happen
like
over here anymore. That I don't know about the Cornwall Duchy of Cornwall, but there's very few places now where you really have a lord of the land,
Hmm.
where
So
they
William,
care
yeah,
about the people living there.
yeah. So it is a little more like you're on your own kind of stuff then.
Yeah,
William is currently the heir apparent. QE2 was the Duke of
yeah. William is heir apparent.
Lancaster, and now KC3 is.
Is he the heir
According to
apparent?
the official Duchy of Lancaster website. Very fascinating. Do we all want to write a royal romance now? Those have their own little niche, And I wonder if Megan could do like a royal dark suspenseful thing. That would be kind of cool. A mashup of genres. And I mean, in a way, Allie, your first book, I know you deal with, politics and things like that of a certain nature. You're going to bring in a royal into your purview?
Oh, I haven't done so far.
Gwen says too complicated. Exactly. I think Allie could probably attempt it pretty well. She knows the ins and outs. And Megan apparently too.
Megan is really good on it. She knows all the stuffs. I just
All
make
right.
it up.
All right, shall we head into our second 20?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let us do it. Ooh, look it. There she is.
Oh, that'll be
See?
fun for you, Megan.
Talk about the mashup. There you go. Love
I
it.
can't wait to read that.
That's exciting. All right, y'all. We'll see you in 20.
See you in 20. Good luck. Welcome back.
We are back. How did you do that time, Allie?
Oh, I don't know. How are you doing, Z? How's your hair?
My hair is still up in a towel.
Oh, I want to see it.
No. It's all wet.
Oh, no.
Mainly, I've got to put my leave-in conditioner and all kinds of stuff in yet. Plus, I really need a cut. I'm gonna get my scissors out and give myself a cut here.
Hey, have you seen my hair?
I know. Look at you. You're getting so long. My gosh.
I know, right? I really need a cut.
You're ready for a new color too. You too.
Oh, so much.
It's just,
I hate doing the roots though, because I'm never convinced I'm going to get all the right hair and not the wrong hair.
Yeah.
So that's why I like keeping my hair short, because you just cut off all the odd color and just start again each time.
Yeah. What's your goal? Are you growing out or what are you doing?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just leaving it at the moment, and we'll see what happens.
Oh my gosh. You'll be able to put it in a ponytail real soon. Or bun.
Oh, I can. Oh, I can put the back bit in a ponytail or up. I use my little hair clip here.
Mm-hmm.
And I just have all the front down, which I quite like, because then it still feels quite short.
Yeah. And out of your hair, out of your face, off your neck.
Yes.
Yes.
I can hook the front bits behind my ears now. So.
And talk about a woman with long hair. There's Megan, unless she's had a cut since last time I saw her. 505 words. Good job, Megan. Gwen Hunter, 475.
Woo!
And Sisk, 189. Y'all did good today.
I love it.
I am noodling on the ending with Single Santa.
Okay.
I had some really good beta feedback earlier this week, so I switched around 4 different chapters and moved some things and added a few things to clarify and just all the fun beta feedback. Yes, so I'm working ahead, getting that done, and I have a new editing. I got a message from my editor, so Friday is it. Friday's it, babes.
You'll do it, Z.
We can do it. I have to do it. There's no other option. So
Exactly.
Might be a lot of late nights this week. That's okay.
Or early mornings.
Or yeah, that too. I haven't been able to get up because I stay up so late at night.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can't burn a candle at both ends. You gotta pick an end and
I can't have it both ways. So why not?
No.
What do you mean?
Because you sleep. See, everyone needs sleep.
I know. It's terrible. I know. No, it just means I have to be extra disciplined this week. Extra disciplined. So no fiddly fooling around with stuff that, doesn't need to be fooled around with immediately and just finish this.
Yeah, got to focus on getting the book finished.
I know. I do it. I'll do it. I've done it all the time.
Exactly.
The little. I feel like what is it? The hamster wheel. Where you're always feeling like you're doing the same thing over and over. It's just a new round. Yeah.
Just keep running.
And just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Yes. Anyway.
That's it.
We'll get there. Next Saturday, I'll be like, guess what? I'm not working on Santa for once. You just
What
wait.
are you going to be doing next?
So let me see.
What's after
I
Santa?
have after Santa and an anthology due by next Saturday. It might be writing the 5,000 word anthology. That'll probably be what happens next Saturday. I'm almost certain. I can pretty much bet that's a safe bet that next Saturday, with the anthology due by midnight on October 1st, that's what I'll be working on next Saturday.
Yeah.
That is a very safe bet. So, by the way, is anyone doing the Writing Gals conference? It was a little pricey, but I've never been to it, so I did decide to do that one. I didn't do Inkers Con this year, so I decided to do that one. So I don't know if anyone saw it, but it's been out there. I think it's about the same price as Inkers Con was. So, in terms of conferences, we'll have to make decisions, I guess. But what is coming next? Let me see. I've got my little production schedule. I had written out here exactly what I'm working on next. Let me see that. I believe the next thing is Off Duty St. Nick. It's been a pre-order, and actually, it was so funny what happened to me earlier this week. I'm waiting for these single Santa characters to speak to me again so I can finish this thing. And of course, wouldn't you know it, the characters for the next book were like, "Hello, we're making
It's
an
our
appearance
time.
today. We're making an appearance. Here's our story. Write it down quick before you forget it."
Yeah.
That happened for about 2 days in a row. And then I was like, "Listen, dudes, I can't do this right now.
Not your turn.
I wrote it down. You're just going to have to vacate my mind right now." So that's actually next. And then after that, I'm getting into something steamy, Allie,
Okay.
for the
That'd be fun.
Tease Me collection. A little military, ex-military going back to university, and his professor, the best friend's sister. That should be fun. I know.
Oh. Ooh, excuse me.
Anyway, yes, Megan says that's been happening to her too. I know.
Yeah. But you said your current lot of characters are chatting to you pretty well, Megan. So you'll be able to steam through this book, and then you'll be onto the fantasy.
That's right. That's right. She's trying to get through her last bit of suspense, is she? And then moving on to fantasy.
Yeah.
What kind of fantasy? Like, is she doing vampire? Like, what is it shifter? What is it?
No, proper fantasy.
I haven't been.
As opposed to paranormal, which is not proper fantasy.
I know. But okay, so what is proper fantasy? Like, is it more? I don't know what fantasy is. Elves?
It's stuff that doesn't involve vampires and werewolves and shifters. So it can involve dragons, but not dragon shifters.
Okay. So it's magical still, but not shifter kind of things. It's like you're really living in this fantasy world of dragons and kings and queens and
so like paranormal skips over into urban fantasy. So paranormal and urban fantasy are like set in this world,
okay,
with like magical elements, whereas proper fantasy is set in a different world. I think there are different types of proper fantasy, so maybe some of them are, but to the best of my understanding, like non-paranormal fantasy is generally not set in this world, set in a whole new world.
That's fascinating. I don't know if I could ever build a world like that. I guess in a way we do in romance. We build our own little characters' worlds, but this is just on a different realm. Now, having said that, I absolutely love Game of Thrones and the latest prequel to the Game of Thrones. Oh my gosh. Is your husband watching the Game of Thrones prequel? Because you said he watched it.
I have absolutely no idea. I think so.
Love it. Love it. Where they're just like back in year 100 and they're dragon riders and how this, how the king took the throne and all his heirs and all that. I love all that kind of stuff. Hades and Persephone retelling in a full fantasy world. Oh, I know. She likes the Hades and Persephone stuff, huh? That is really cool. Very cool. Gwen says she's written her WAP in the middle, now going back and writing from the beginning. That is kind of cool because I do often get stuck in the middle. That is a neat way to kind of figure out what's going to happen in the middle and then tack on the front and back. Supernatural sci-fi fantasy, Jocelyn says, not necessarily paranormal. Very cool.
Yeah. Very cool.
I admire you all for doing that. I'm just over here creating my little meet cutes. You guys are so getting into all these different things. I love it. All right. Well, that is it for today, don't you think?
No.
I've got to keep
it's not. What do you like, lady?
Oh, do we have one
We've got
more?
another sprint to go.
Sorry. I was looking at the time going, oh my gosh, I finished early today. I'm telling you, time robbers are in my life today. Oh, look at someone else is enjoying the House of Dragons. I love it. It seems it's so different from the original Game of Thrones, because Game of Thrones had a lot of sex, and this time it's so focused on, this characterization of people. I really love it. There were I think too, because there were so many players vying for the throne in the last one. This one, you've really got a family dealing with their stuff in Keeping the Throne. So it's just much more
Okay.
character building going on. I think
Yeah.
Z is overly tired. Z is overly something. That's for darn sure.
She is.
Well, let's get to work then. Damn it. Don't let
Let's
me
do it.
hold you back.
Let's do that last sprint.
Okay, here we go. See you guys in the next 20.
Good luck, everyone.
And we're back, and I'm glad everybody loves House of Dragon. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, how did everyone do? How'd you do that time, Allie?
Oh, I'll find out.
I did get to writing a little bit, so that's coming along. Just a few hundred words, but it helps.
I got 279 that time.
Nice. Very, very nice. How'd everyone else do? Give us your grand total of the day. Whatever you would like to share.
I got 950 for the day.
Yay! Allie, are you keeping on going, or is that it for the
No,
evening?
we're going to have dinner, and I just wrote my notes for what I need to do next time.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to have dinner. Got to feed the animals, and I don't know for the rest of the evening actually.
Nice.
How about you?
And
What's your plan for the rest of the day?
What am I doing the rest of the day? I'm going to keep working till my husband comes home, and we'll see what happens after that. There is a college football game today, which my youngest is watching. They're football buddies, and he's watching it, but he's also recording it. So my husband will watch it, which means I'll have more work time tonight. 284 sad words added. But words are words.
Why are they sad? Are they sad because the book is sad, or are you sad about them?
It sounded like she said words are words at this point, so I feel like they're words that are just on the page, and maybe at some point she'll improve them and make them better.
Yeah.
There's always a way to make them better.
Always.
Gwen Hunter, 532. Gwen Hunter, 1548 total. Good job.
Wow, great job, Gwen.
And you're really watching your stuff on the Facebook group too. It's been kind of fun to watch all that. Jocelyn Carter going to guesstimate about 200. When I type it up, share it in the comments. Nice, Joss. And you've been doing it by hand. I think these days, if I wrote a book by hand, I would get like a cramp in my hand. So used to typing. It could be more. Awesome. Whatever it is, we'll take it. They are sad because I feel that they will be cut or fixed. Aww. Story is very emotional, though. Well, I think sometimes we have to write things just to feel, and then we can write, the actual things. So
I was going to say, sometimes you have to write the words that are going to be cut, because if you don't write them, you can't write the words that aren't going to be cut. Mm-hmm. You just have to go through the process.
Megan had to schedule a furniture delivery, so only got about 105. Oh, what you getting, Megan?
Yeah, what are you getting? Is it fun furniture? Sad furniture?
Is it cat furniture for your cats?
Cat furniture!
Is it all new office furniture because you're just becoming a great writer? Let us know. We must know.
There is so much exciting furniture it could be.
I need to get some lunch, then I'm probably going to keep going, Gwen says. Megan says, bought a big comfy chair.
See, that's exciting.
That is exciting. Oh my gosh. I have a comfy chair I bought, and I thought it was comfy in the place I bought it. And then when it came here, then I realized it really isn't a chair I could sit in for longer than 15 or so minutes. I know, but it looks pretty.
When that happens.
It looks super pretty in the corner.
We got a sofa once like that, and we got it, and we were like, no, this is crappy. We want the old one back. So we still have the old one.
Yeah. My mom actually sits in it. She likes it when she comes to visit.
Oh, that's good.
So that worked out good for her. Doing busy work. Good job, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Please hit the like and subscribe below. Well, I did use book royalties. Yay! Write that sucker off. Megan, that's awesome. I know. Megan's doing so well. Y'all need to follow her on TikTok. She's amazing. Amazing. Soon to be amazing in audio, too, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how long. I don't know what her date is for that, but that's really cool. Well, Allie, this has been fun, but I'm going to go dry my hair and get back to work.
Okay, but then can you send us a picture? Because I am super excited to see your hair.
Oh, I don't know why you think it's going to look any different. It's just my usual color. I didn't do purple. I was very tempted though. Yesterday I was in the hair color aisle and I'm thinking, oh, look at these like silver hair and which, honestly, I've got so much gray coming in. I probably could at some point do silver just to let my gray finally grow or whatever. I don't know. But no, it's the typical same old, same old.
Oh, you should switch it up. Go purple next time.
Purple. I know, a streak or something. I did buy some blonde highlights. I might put some streaks in. We'll see how it goes.
Do it.
But I need a haircut. That's like, you know what? Honestly, I have not had a professional. I used to go every 5 to 6 weeks. I haven't had a professional haircut since quarantines. I mean, I've been doing it myself that long. I know. No
You
reason.
should go back.
You
I bet it'd make you feel really good.
Yeah, but it's just money. I don't want to spend the money.
Yeah.
And then it's like an hour and a half to 2 hours out of the house every 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, I'm just a goofball. First audiobook out in March, Megan says. I love it. Good job. Good job. I know Spotify is now. My audiobooks are in Findaway. I'm putting 2 more.
Yeah, I saw.
I have the 1 and 2 more coming in there. Going to be on Spotify, which has been really exciting. Spotify's cheap, $4. They somehow figured out their own pricing. It wasn't anything I put up, but $4. Get an audiobook. You have to go electric blue. Oh yes, I know. I love all the authors. Like you, Allie, you've got the cute hair color going. I love when authors do that. I don't know.
I love when everyone does that. Everyone's hair should be a different color and just right. And you'd walk out of the house and you'd be like, that would make you smile, right?
Yeah. There is one gal. What's her name? She's on Instagram, and she has the prettiest hair color that she does. Colors in different colors. Oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. It's like still red, but it just like morphs into like purpley and magenta. And how did I get that? That is really cool. Clearly professionally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh hey, look.
Oh, the Poopy. Hi, Poopy.
Yes, I'm trying to show you off to the camera.
Now, it is looking a little more white and gray. You said something about the hair. Right?
Oh no, that's just under his chin. His chin's always been like that. It's just because he's tipping his head back. See, regular colours. I know. I'm playing with you.
And he's grown. He's not so puppyish. Aw, see. Oh, he's lovely. Aw. I'll bet he's going to mellow out quite a bit here in the next few months. Because he's beyond puppy. Aw. And your kids still get along with him?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they love playing with him.
Doing gray blending. I know, Jocelyn, right? Gwen really wants to dye her hair purple.
Do it. I love purple.
Blue. It is pricey. Megan wants to go pink.
The only downside of pink and purple and blue and all that is you've got to bleach it all first.
Yeah.
And that's really expensive and damaging. So
yeah. I wouldn't mind streaks. Streaks are kind of fun. Have a storm streak, Jocelyn wants. Jocelyn, just based on your picture, I think it's like where she's got a silver streak in the front of her hair, So classy. So classy. Jocelyn has it, yeah.
I've got like a white streak there.
There you go. See, Allie?
Starting to go really grey in a streak.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I love it. Lots of money is how you get that.
Yes.
Storm from X-Men, yes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. Well, this has been fun. At least we talked about something other than food this time. We talked about hair color and dragon show and royalty. That was great. All right, y'all. Have a good weekend. Allie, have a great weekend. I'm glad we all got together today. This is nice. All right, and we will.
Good luck getting your book finished.
Thank you. I think we'll do it. Maybe I'll be able to show up Tuesday for your sprint next. Try to finish things up. And then if not, I will see everybody next Saturday with you.
Yeah.
We'll be back again next Saturday.
We will.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great week.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.